Video games, often dismissed as mere entertainment, fleeting distractions. But some games reach beyond the pixels, beyond the controller, and touch something deeper within us. They become works of art. Metal Gear Solid is one such game. From the first moments, you're immersed in a world of chilling suspense. Hideo Kojima, the visionary behind this masterpiece, didn't just create a game, he crafted a cinematic experience. The lighting, the sound design, the sheer detail of the environment, it all contributes to a pervasive sense of unease and of impending doom. The game masterfully uses several techniques to create its unique atmosphere. The audio landscape is crucial. The unsettling soundtrack, a blend of orchestral swells and dissonant electronic sounds, perfectly complements the game's tense moments. The subtle environmental sounds, dripping water, distant machinery, the wind whistling through the ventilation shafts, all contribute to a sense of isolation and unease. Even the sound of Snake's footsteps, the metallic clang of his gear, adds to the realism and tension. The use of silence is equally effective, creating moments of anticipation and dread. The game excels at creating psychological tension. The constant threat of discovery, the feeling of being watched, the uncertainty of what lurks around every corner. These elements keep the player on edge. The use of codec calls with their cryptic conversations and shifting alliances adds another layer of intrigue and suspense. The player is never truly safe, always aware of the potential for danger. The overarching themes of war, betrayal, and the consequences of scientific ambition further enhance the atmosphere. The game's setting, a desolate snow-covered military base, visually reinforces these themes, creating a sense of isolation and despair. The constant threat of death and the moral ambiguities faced by Snake contribute to the game's dark and unsettling tone. It's a masterclass in world building, creating an experience that is both thrilling and deeply unsettling, leaving a lasting impression on the player long after the game is over. Shadow Moses Island itself is a character. The abandoned military base, with its decaying structures, rusting machinery, and unsettling atmosphere, speaks volumes about the horrors of war and the consequences of unchecked ambition. The details are meticulously crafted, from the posters on the walls to the scattered debris, creating a sense of history and lived-in realism. The environment subtly reveals the story, hinting at past events and foreshadowing future conflicts. The character writing was way ahead of its time, and anyone who played this game fell in love with Solid Snake. Solid Snake is more than just a soldier. He's a complex, well-developed character who transcends the typical video game protagonist. Here's a breakdown of why he resonates with players. Snake isn't a gung-ho soldier eager for combat. He's a seasoned veteran, haunted by the horrors of war and burdened by a past he can't escape. He's forced into action, often against his will, and carries the weight of his decisions with him. This makes him relatable, as he's not a perfect hero but a flawed individual, grappling with his own demons. Snake's mastery of stealth isn't just a gameplay mechanic, it's a reflection of his personality. He's a master of observation, a silent predator who prefers to avoid direct confrontation. His reliance on strategy and cunning makes him a more intelligent and nuanced protagonist than a typical action hero. While Snake isn't completely silent, his dialogue is sparse and carefully chosen. He's a man of action, not words, and his quiet demeanour adds to his mystique and intrigue. His limited dialogue forces players to pay close attention to his actions and expressions, creating a more intimate connection. Snake's history is shrouded in mystery. He's a clone, a tool of war, and a man struggling to define his own identity. The multifaceted nature keeps players guessing and invested in his journey. His past, his motivations, and his relationships with others offer layers of complexity, preventing him from becoming a one-dimensional hero. Solid Snake is a testament to the power of character development of video games. He's a complex, nuanced, and relatable character whose struggles and triumphs resonate with players on a deeper level. He's not just a hero, he's a man, a soldier, and a product of his time, forever etched in the history of gaming. Metal Gear Solid wasn't afraid to break the fourth wall, directly addressing the player and incorporating elements of metafiction. Iconic moments like the Psycho Mantis boss fight where the game accessed the player's save data, or the inclusion of a save point within the gameplay, created a sense of interactivity and self-awareness that was rare in games of that era. Metal Gear Solid's influence on the gaming industry is undeniable. Its cinematic style, innovative gameplay, and complex storytelling set a new standard for interactive entertainment. Metal Gear Solid isn't just a game, it's a statement. A statement about the power of storytelling and interactive media, about the potential for video games to be more than mere entertainment. It's a game that stays with you long after the credits roll, a game that continues to inspire and influence game developers to this day. It is, without a doubt, a testament to gaming's artistic potential, and for many, the best game ever made. I was born in 1994, so I personally grew up with this game, and I have a lot of nostalgic memories, all of them good. For what this game did, and what it inspired others to do afterwards, I personally would say Metal Gear Solid is the best game ever made. Definitely the best game on the PS1 era. If you enjoyed this content, hit the like button below and comment your thoughts. If you're new, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. Stay tough.